Well, there is a lot of party goers. Uncaught traveler.
Goddess. The Reapmoon appears to turn man into beast. They've lost all vestiges of self-control. It's painful to watch. Disgraceful. Reapmoon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves. Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly. Reapmoon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
Nice music though. I'm just so sad that Ulvik isn't here. I just hope that he's able to be also... Oh. Some are having a little bit of fun there. Yes.
Goddess. The Reapmoon appears to turn man into beast.
Yes.
Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly. I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much.
No, I don't think so. Right away into the tower.
Told to keep vigilant, but to not interfere with the festivities. I'm sure they'd rather be in their barracks. I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much.
Well, that door is obviously closed, but there's a lot of people here.
The guards are checking everyone going through the benefactor's gate to the ceremony in Tower Square.
Yes, that's not our way to get in.
They must be worried about the resistance sabotaging the event. They're right to worry.
Yes.
The guards are checking everyone going through the benefactor's gate to the ceremony in Tower Square. They've lost all vestiges of self-control.
Why can't I talk to this guy?
It's painful to watch.
Duty in Mercuria during Reapmoon ever again. If we're lucky, they'll burn the city to the ground, and then we can all go home. Goddess damned heretics and their pagan rituals. Move along. Move along. Happy Reapmoon's Eve.
Yep.
Go on, please. Not tonight.
Poor guard, I guess.
They've been told to keep vigilant, but to not interfere
Ali.
with the festivities.
Simon
I'm sure they'd rather be in
Christiansen.
their barracks.
Dig well.
So many bonfires.
Nice.
Kokkoja, so to speak. They burn fires. Honor healers. Ugh. Oh, this is the woman I remember. Wasn't she the one that we got the invitation from and all
Gather
that?
round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reapmoon's Eve to you all.
No, you have Crow there.
Witness.
Crow has to be
A
saved.
magical
Crow in the gate.
abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering...
Save Crow. Not save
Foul.
Crow.
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And
Humanity.
an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honoring our ancient human traditions and...
You gibbering coward.
Yes,
When are you
you.
going to shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Here, here.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenceless animals in bonfires on Reapmoon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards.
He should get involved. That's what they're here for.
Help.
But there's no sympathy for magical creatures. He obviously wishes he was elsewhere. There's a bird in that cage. A caged bird. In a bird's cage.
Yes.
What's that poor bird doing on the pyre? Animal murder has nothing to do with the reaping. There's
Eyes
a
on the
bird in
bird.
that cage.
Up here.
A
Yes,
caged
yes.
bird. In a
Hello
bird.
there.
Bird. I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Marcuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is
The
running...
tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever. What are you doing? Don't talk to me. Find a way to save me.
Okay, how are we supposed to do this? Kindlings.
This must be the kindling they used to start the pyre. Perhaps I can use this for something. This seems like an obvious target for sabotage.
In what way
This
though?
seems like an obvious target for sabotage. Dragon's fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. Fire wine. From the markings on the dragon's fire, they've even put a little fireball. Purple rose of the north. Purple grapes of Nedra. Northland's ruby. Marcurian red.
Okay, I don't think
Plain-spoken,
any of
but
those will help
not
me though.
particularly inspiring. Filthy as sin, all of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reapmoon's Eve. Empty flagons. Which one's least filthy? Nope, they're all filthy. I feel the merry minstrum. Plenty of bitter beer for Reapmoon's Eve. From the state of empty. Not surprising.
Aw. Okay. So, how is this supposed to be helping us is a good question. Oh, there's something on the table too, or not? Maybe not.
Goat's fire, purple dragon's fire. They've even put a little fireball on the
I
bottle.
guess.
In this city, they
Oh.
have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk. Baths. God, in this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this, but look in the water.
If anything, this foul water has made the flagon even filthier. Water the color of sewage. If anything, this foul...
I didn't mean to...
That was like drinking the shadow's sulphurous piss.
Why would you drink it?
I'm reasonably certain that had bird shit in it. I just drank bird shit. This was not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
I didn't mean you to drink it.
But they are carriers
Why do I
of
do this to
foul
myself?
fevers
Why would you
and
indeed drink
sorcerous
that? That's a silly
contagions.
action. I didn't think that you would ever do such a thing, and now it's empty.
The only way
Get
to
some
rid the
more.
world of magic
Oh dear.
is to burn
Well, hey,
it.
at least that was hilarious. So hey, there's that. There's that.
The fire
In front of everyone?
The
While
fire
I'm on a covert mission?
destroys the contagion.
No,
The fire
I'm not
brings
thinking
the
straight.
light of goodness to
More
us
subtlety is
all.
required.
And we shall embrace it.
I was thinking more of
This
this,
should be
but
enough. Sounds like Hilaris is about to wrap up his mad ramblings. I'll just have to wait
Oh no,
and
Hilary's
watch.
pledged to
so now it's
the
not
good
supposed to get
people of
into
Mark.
fire.
But enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity, must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, he does go and approach the kindling for sure. It just doesn't burn anymore.
It's not lighting up. Oh, curse this cheap imported hair. Probably purchased from non-human farmers. Oh, forget this. Phew. Burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No. No. No!
Okay, so that didn't quite be enough. I was thinking that I could just do that and then could do way more later, but quite apparently not, which is kind of weird.
You should be protecting magicals rather than
Going through all that discussion and then that anyways happened, so yeah, that's very bizarre.
The bird's stuck in there, and the pyre will soon be lit. If I do nothing, he'll burn, and with him my one chance of getting into the tower, however remote it may be.
I'll tell you what. Sorcery.
Yeah, I can't talk to him in any way. I didn't really think so. That's just that.
Necromancy.
Empty. Not surprising.
But I don't see anything much here.
Are those yams? No, they're only apples.
Like, it's kind of strange.
Scholars have measured skulls and come to this conclusion. You can look it up in books.
A pumpkin. An odd vegetable. Native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it as of yet.
Magicals are diseased things.
So what am I supposed to do exactly here?
Some of
It's
them
indeed perfectly a good question. Can I give this to you?
carriers of foul
No.
fevers.
Not too surprising, of course.
That man again. When will he ever shut up?
Yes,
He's a
yes.
despicable little worm, afraid of his own shadow. The world will be a better place without Honor Hilaris. The crowd's fired up. They're hoping for a show. Maybe I can provide them with one. I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like moths to, well, to fire. The crowd's fired up. They're hoping for a show. Maybe I can provide them with one. I need to save the bird.
Oh no, Hilary's.
Somehow.
The good people of
Somehow.
This must be the
Marjoria,
kindling they
that
used.
I
This
will
seems like an
leave
obvious
no
target for
cobblestone
sabotage.
unturned,
Yeah,
no
but then they
cellar
just
door
he
unlocked,
just
no
turns
trivial
so straight into
experience
that to burn it, so that's not enough. Oh,
I could use this to grab the bird's cage, but I'd be spotted immediately, and I can't risk sabotaging tonight. No. I need to find a way to remove Hilaris and the crowd of onlookers before I can grab the cage.
so how do I do that? When the hay nonetheless decides to be going and starting to burn, is there something more in here that I can go and pick up? It's indeed the question, like, how far can I go to try to... Oh no, this place burns completely now too.
What a tragedy. And the soldiers are just looking the other way. That must be the work of Hilaris's goons. What a tragedy. And the soldiers are just looking the other way.
Honest said to burn it, so we burn it. Anyone has a problem with that? Thought not. Look at it burn. It's so pretty. Burn
It's
it to
not
the
really that
ground.
pretty.
Burn the bewitched place. Honest said to burn it, so we burn it. Anyone has a problem with that? Thought not. Look at it burn. It's so pretty.
Aw.
Burn it to the ground. Burn the
Poor, poor place. There's nothing else that I can really get here, right? Like, I doubt there's anything special here for me to go and get.
Reapmoon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
I do feel like the wine has to have something to do with something, considering there's all the wine bottles like that, but...
Fire wine. From the markings on the label, it looks like powerful stuff. Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm. Mercurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring. Goat's Hollow Winery.
No.
No. Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine. Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine.
It's Reapmoon's Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame. Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
Yes. Yes.
I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve me better. I'm not some barbarian choosing wines merely by color. A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
That's a good question. Dragon's Fire is very... I wonder how that would actually affect it if we would put something like that into there or something. Maybe it would burn that guy a little bit.
Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning.
You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable
Can we
of
give
reducing
him a goblet
seasoned
of
warriors
this
to
wine?
tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Huh. Well...
Even this amount can probably kill a grown man. The liquor is eating through the metal taster.
Truly.
Even this amount can probably kill a grown... Shadow! Burns like fire! Tonight we fight like dragons.
Okay, well...
Have you finished sampling, sir? If so, please return the cup and we can commence our business.
Yes, well... Can I empty this in any way?
Water
Other
the
than
colour of
drinking.
sewage. So, sewage.
I wonder. Well,
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
I'll buy.
I'm buying.
Which wine, sir? Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection, fortified with honey and
What's
malt.
the price?
You don't want some proper background before you...
How much?
125 silver coins, sir.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
Huh. But this is empty now, so I cannot use it. I'm wondering kind of, can I put some of it into the water or something?
Can't stay away, can you, sir?
A
Taste.
small sample before I make my decision.
Yeah,
Which
just
wine, sir?
give me some more.
Interesting.
I want to taste it.
As you
Yes, give me some of it.
there
We'll see
you
what I can do
go,
about this all.
Sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Okay, I can't put that into here.
The Wicked Witch of the North.
I need to think of another
Death to
solution.
magic. Death to magicals.
Like, I wonder how this would
That's
affect
barely
it.
2 drops. I'll need a lot more for this to have any effect.
Non-humans
Huh.
have lower intelligence.
I don't know,
less
maybe I need to
compassion and empathy
drink this
than
down
humans.
again.
It's a scientific fact. Learned scholars have measured
That was
skulls
like
and
drinking the
conclusions
shadow's sulphurous
you can look
piss.
up in books.
Can
I'm
you?
reasonably certain that had bird shit in it.
Can I
Yes,
get you
I'm
to
sorry.
note most
Drank
sober of
bird shit.
sirs?
This was
Perhaps
not
you
a
want to sample
well-considered
bottle
action by
before you
any
buy.
measure of things. I'm not a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
You seem to be pretty
Interesting.
blind.
You want to sample the...
Yes.
I want to.
As you... 1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 8... 9... 10... Odd. I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so... expansive.
Okay, well, thank you kindly. Okay, well, I would think that this would kind of even go against him if I do that, but I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not.
Thanks to you.
In front of everyone? While I'm on a covert mission?
Well, let's see what this does, because
I'm not thinking
I
straight.
think that this is going to be something very bad.
This should be enough. Sounds like Hilary is about
It
to
might
wrap
even
up
be
mad
something that
magic.
will affect him a little bit. But yeah, I don't think this will work well enough. But hey, I want to see what happens exactly nonetheless.
Transmogrified necromancer, burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I was thinking that that will be bad for him too. Yep, it was quite bad for him.
God save me! Help me!
You lot, break it up. Nothing to see here.
Now then we need to rescue the crow.
We need to get him to a healer, now! Goddess protect us. He'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
Yes, I was thinking that that's the most potent
Good
one.
job. And now...
And now, rescuing you from there. Yes. You're free, Crow. That is very good. Very, very, very good indeed.
Talk about cutting things close. I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never. Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. No?
Huh.
Not making much of an impression on you. Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
I do.
Lead the way, Bird. And fast.
I think
Crow.
it's the...
And I'm useful again.
Yay! You are. You are always useful, Crow. I like you. I wonder if it's close to the Journeyman, the entrance. Like, we always saw people go in there, or the Prophet, for example, and so on. And that could go below and then into there, possibly, mayhap. Oh, Robert Glax.
Imbeciles! Amateurs! Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I... Finally! What took you so long? I've been in here for days!
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Oh dear.
Yes, Master.
Who are you working for?
Time.
Robert Clax. Who it is exactly? It's a totally very good question.